All right, so I picked up some items from the Dollar Tree, and I'm out here in my husband's garage area because I need to get some stain, and I have the stain out here. Obviously, I don't want any spills in the house of some stain, so I put it, keep it out here, and then plus, with the smell and everything when painting. So I picked up these Easter eggs here, and from the Dollar Tree, and then I picked up this Cracker Square wood decor here, and then I picked up this Easter egg wire frame, wreath frame, and Easter egg wreath form. And I thought that I would take the wreath form here and then stain this, and then of course alter the background with some bling because that's what I like, and then use the eggs on top of that to decorate. Okay, so next I ended up taking the stain, as you can see there, and I stained that middle part. And then I ended up taking some ribbon and just wrapped it around. I didn't do any special gluing or anything, any special tying and until I finished at the end. But I just pulled it tight and just ended up using that pack of ribbon there and then just tied it around. As you can see, I have some burlap there. I thought about covering it with burlap, and I just went for the ribbon. I had some ribbon in a pack, and I just needed to get rid of it, and I just wanted something just to cover the egg, cover that palette there, just so, as you can see here, I have this clearance ribbon here, and I wanted just something for the background. That way I just wouldn't have that wire there, so I ended up using the ribbon to cover, and so the only thing that we'll see through is a little bit of the ribbon on the edge instead of that wire. And so I ended up buying 3 of packages of the Easter eggs, but I probably only ended up using some of 2. I didn't really count, but I know I had like a package worth left. So all I'm doing here is just kind of measuring out, figuring what I'm going to do. And so all I'm going to do is just use some glue to glue down the very bottom part of that and then the top of that bow. Just really getting some good globs of glue down and then positioning that. And that's all I really did, was just glue that down really good. As you can see, the top and the bottom there. And so once I got that positioned, then I knew from there that I was going to go ahead and be able to work on the eggs. And so getting the eggs out, I didn't really have a base there. I just knew that I wanted them sporadically placed. So I'm just kind of playing around here. And as you can see how they ended up, just lots of glue, and no egg, 2 eggs are placed the same. As you can see, some are up, some are down, sideways. Just kind of made it fun. So I'm just showing here how I'm really using that Ryobi glue gun. If you didn't see my review, I will link. I really enjoy that Ryobi glue gun, and here I'm just showing how much, that I really put a lot on there and got that glue down. And this was such a fun project. Okay, Okay, so I finally had the time to finish this. So let me recap. I just had a couple of if you're being very particular, I had just a couple of places here and here where the stain didn't pick up on it, but other than that, I'm very happy the way that came out. This is the only thing that's really still wet. I put some roll of bling here, and I used the Dollar Tree wet glue, the craft glue, and I'm going to let that dry. I've got a little bit, yeah, it's still a little bit pliable, so I can go ahead and make sure it's pretty even. I'll play with that a little bit. I used some beaded ribbon here, and I took that around the eggs, and I guess, you know, kind of to decorate. And then it also hid a lot of the glue, the globs of glue that were in there. And then I used some of the big crystals here also, along with some pearls, and I think it just added to it. And then of course I showed earlier where I wrapped the ribbon around it, and then I added a bow up here, double bows, and all I'm going to do is hang something up here for it to hang. I'll trim that down. And then I added also some bling here on the sides of the basket. Oh, and I think I'm going to go ahead and add some eggs there. Maybe a little bling, because of course I can't stay away from bling, but also I like the way it turned out. And it was a pretty easy project, just, you know, a lot of glue, but other than that it was pretty easy. And I'll show the finished project when it's hanging, when I actually finish everything up. But that's how it's looking, and I'm pretty happy with it. And here's my finished project. I had to adjust because of my little peephole, so I'll be able to see through. But if you like this remotely, give me a thumbs up, and see you later, Craftinistas.